Sponsored by Capitec.
Over the last few years, the beginning of the festive season has been characterized by the global phenomenon Black Friday. But over the last 2 years, the rush for discounted prices of different products has moved from the aisles of stores to e-commerce platforms. That move has seen a spike in Black Friday scams where consumers find themselves purchasing non-existent products. Many consumers are also likely to fall victim to bogus bargains from retailers they've never even heard of. Joining me now to learn to spot the real products from the fake bargains is Chad Thomas, and he's the CEO of IRS Forensic Investigations. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, Chad. So, Chad, there are many online scams and they've increased over the years. But what are some of the most common online scams that consumers should look out for?
So there's a lot of scams at the moment. Everybody wants to get the most value out of their rand. They're not content with traditional savings and traditional investments, and fraudsters are adept. They come up with ways and means to try to con people out of their hard-earned money in a number of ways. The most common, which has been around for most probably the last 3-4 years, is on most social media, and that's where people invite you to participate in a investment into crypto or forex. Very similar to a stokvel type investment. You think you're going to get a good return, but of course the returns are very, very high over a very short space of time, and it's not really possible. So be very wary if somebody just sends you a WhatsApp that you don't know. And also if it is somebody that you do know, we call it an affinity scam. They themselves may not be aware that it's a scam. They just think that they including a friend or a relative in something that's going to offer a good return. Fraud creates a situation where when the fraud is found out, you blame those that introduced you to it in the first place. Can be very divisive.
So with that, how does a consumer tell the difference between a real bargain or a product offering online from a fake one?
Scammers are becoming exceptionally adept, and therein lies the biggest problem. You never get to see these people face to face, and you never ever get to touch what's being sold to you. It's all done online, and there's always this sense of urgency on the part of the fraudsters. Somebody else is interested. Better you pay a deposit. Listen, I'm busy, I've got other people. Are you interested or not? So it's a hard sell. So be wary of hard sells. Be wary of people that increase the urgency when they see that you're doubtful about wanting to pay monies across.
But apart from what you've mentioned in terms of a hard sell, what are some of the other red flags that consumers should look out for?
Unsolicited emails, unsolicited direct messages to social media, and unsolicited WhatsApps. Why is it that you've been offered the bargain of a lifetime? Why is it that your WhatsApp number is suddenly being used by somebody who's offering you an incredible return on investment in a forex or a crypto? And why is it that when you're looking for a car, suddenly there it is, it pops up? Yes, there's algorithms out there that'll know that you're looking for something, but sometimes just be wary. And let's not be too reliant on being online the whole time. Sometimes climbing into a car, taking that effort, paying a few rand to go out and verify something may in fact land up saving you tens of thousands of rands at a later stage.
Now, there's nothing better than a good deal popping up onto your screen because naturally, we all want nice things at affordable prices. The trouble is, when you're not sure if it's a legitimate offer or not, and wind up being a part of the millions who are defrauded daily.
Black Friday is around the corner, and every year people fall victim to online shopping scams. Today, we're talking to Yusuf to find out his experience. Yusuf, what have you and your customers experienced?
Hi, Tapuma. In the 9.5 years being the owner of the internet cafe, I've seen a lot of my clients falling victim to online scamming, where they cannot differentiate between real and fake websites.
Between the real Black Friday deals, there are fake websites and scams. So before you buy, make sure it's a trustworthy retailer. Do your research online to ensure that it's a legitimate company. Slam the scam, Mzansi. Share this information with your loved ones to make sure they don't fall victim to online scams this Black Friday.
Sponsored by Capitec.